I found out about InventGenie through the startup community in Calgary, and I heard some really good things about it. I was a little skeptical, because I want to make sure that we do our process correctly because our whole business is riding on this. And, I met Simon and I found out about Patent Genie and the process. And I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. This is something new, but let's try this. And I was impressed. I filled out the information on the basic, information about my invention. They'll give you a whole sheet on how that all works. We got a really, really good result on essentially the patent. And now I'm not sure myself how much of that was written by AI and how much of it was written by a human, but I was very impressed with the result and it was accurate. So they described things in our patent application text that I couldn't even explain myself. And, I would read through it and I'd be like, yes, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't have the word to explain this specific process. Or like, so it was, I was just very impressed with it for that. So yes, so filled out the basic information. It didn't take me very long at all about our product. We gave them the information about the product. They did whatever they do at InventGenie, and we got a really thorough description on our product. And as soon as I read that, I was like, okay, these guys actually know what they're doing. This isn't a bunch of fluff. This looks really good. And I was right away, I read through the first two paragraphs and I was like, okay, this is going to be good. And I've been very, very impressed. Yes, I would suggest that to other entrepreneurs, especially in Calgary or wherever, if you're thinking about patenting your idea or your process or your product, you can go ahead and talk to lawyers, then you understand that process, but then also talk to InventGenie, and you're going to see a big difference. So I say talk to the lawyers first so that you understand how the process normally goes. Then when you talk to InventGenie, you're going to be impressed by how much more of a streamlined and easy process it is and how much lower the cost is. So absolutely, if you're looking to patent your process, talk to InventGenie. Make sure that's part of your plans for your IP.